Look, this is a really tall task for Fnatic. Obviously, Dust was talking a lot about it, and no reason to argue with him at all. NAVI is the best team in the world, and they are poised to have a very, very good run at this major as well. And we'll see what they can do coming out of that really rough Blast World Finals, but it's all good. We can forget about that quickly with a good performance here. Alexi taken down quickly. Now it's all on the dualies of Wonderful.
But there's also a second player in behind the sandbags, and that's JL, who comes out swinging. Blameth to down him. And now 3 players gone from the NAVI defense. The B-bomb site has toppled, and Fnatic into the 4v2, which should result in the pistol run quite comfortably.
Yeah, nice little pistol run. Now, I mean, it seems so far gone. If there was a best of 3, I don't think you'd have anyone even talking about Fnatic having a chance whatsoever. No. But you put this in a best of 1, and you've got some players in here on the Fnatic side, as rough as it may have looked. A good performance out of Blameth, good performance out of Natus, good performance out of Nock, which we've seen. Those guys can carry Fnatic through a lot of stretches. So the best of 1 can be very, very dangerous for them as well.
Yeah. I like what Maui said about looking out for Natus, though, as an individual player. I think he's... Oh my god, Ima to back get away around the corner, run away from it. Ima, oh god, nearly gets back to it with the Julies. Time would have probably been a problem anyway. But
yeah, I don't think he would have got it.
It was stylish towards the end.
But then you look at the way that Ima has developed, that Bit has developed, and this team has come together. The step up in performance from Ima and Bit from that major has been what has kind of locked NAVI in as the best team in the world at the moment. That gamble of picking up Ima out of Paris after just one glimpse of what he can do on a big stage, high risk, high reward. And NAVI at the moment, while they had to take the risk part for 4 months, they've got the reward now.
Well, speaking of high risk, high reward, Bit is down bottom middle and he's come out with a kill, but unfortunately those 2 that NAVI picked up early have been traded immediately by Fnatic, so 3v3.
Yeah, but Fnatic also doesn't realize that the A-bomb site was wide open after that kind of a push. Now they're going to start moving in, but it's Ima! We just said his name!
Oh my god, Ima. Another chance to bring down Blameth. This would be 3 on the Deagle, but Blameth stands strong. He's low in HP, but you always got to give Blameth a chance in these situations. Bomb goes down on default, and he's still a long way off here. JL's at bottom middle, and Blameth just smokes out short. It's not the most comfortable position to play this push.
I don't think that smoke actually helps him all that much either. I think that smoke actually makes him feel a little bit more nervous.
Yeah, he can't move. He's got to worry about apps. He's got to worry about short, long. And now he moves into the bomb site. He hears the steps at long. They're coming out together. Blameth has a shot at this. Inside of the site, though, JL drops him with 1 shot on the Deagle. And that's NAVI bouncing back immediately with the 4 spot. Well, Crimson's been in this team for 8 years, Jason.
I know.
That's crazy.
I love it. It's great. He's just a franchise player. Although it's got to be, I mean, Maui's talking about seeing him being frustrated on webcams in the online play. I think it's a couple of things, right? I think it's obviously, yeah, sure, some frustration about this particular team and some of the struggles they're going on in this path. I think it's also with Crims, you know, the fact that he's having to play so many online tournaments. Fnatic really haven't been to a whole lot of LAN tournaments this year. In fact, they've only been to 2 like tier 1 LANs, which is, well, obviously these RMRs, but the ESL Pro Leagues, and they haven't done particularly well at those. And I think the other part is the constant rebuilding phase of Fnatic that has never been able to get its feet set.
Oh my god, never getting their feet set in this round either is JL. Probably should have got more out of the back of the site, but eventually getting taken down by Crims. And Alexi B was damaged, so he's forced behind the coffin smoke. Fortunately, Ima spam through that CT smoke has resulted in another kill here for NAVI. And no bomb plant for Fnatic. Grenade lands perfectly on top of Crims. And despite getting into the B bomb site, there was never a comfortable chance to actually plant. And Blameth not really in a position to fight this one. So he's going to get away, try and save that Galil and Kevlar. There's absolutely nothing to play with in the next round for Fnatic without a bomb plant. So finally reset fully down to the eco. Different rosters now. 3-1 scoreline. Timeout's done, and Fnatic ready to go into battle. Remember, it was Blameth with the lack of AK, but he's given Nock the Deagle.
Yeah, shout out to Nock for taking that as well. Ooh!
Yeah, that's why. That's why you give Blameth the AK-47 straight away.
Don't you dare call him a baiter. Look at him, entry frag, and he's a whole new man here on Inferno.
And Wonderful's turn to strike for the AWP, but he's held behind that smoke. And it's another setup where NAVI have 3 players leaning towards B, but Wonderful, once he rings that shot off, he's on the rotate back over towards this A-bomb site. And Mattis is about to apply pressure towards Bit, who annihilates him upon the first chance.
No one actually in the A-bomb site. Look at this NAVI setup. Both players, Wonderful and Bit, playing far back on the rotation of the AWP. They're happy to slide into this site. They got to be careful. Crims up in holes, and Bit being pressured from lane. Dinked up. Now it's on the op.
Wonderful on the bomb site. Bit goes down on default. Wonderful under a lot of pressure now, waiting on the rotation, but Crims out of the balcony. What a shot. Right down to the back of the bomb site through the box. And the plant comes in. Knock now with an AK-47 to try and close this round, and Fnatic a player up. Look at that free play here from Emma. He's going to get boosted up on top, but Knock is ready for it. And that sniper in his hands annihilates him and forces Alexi into the save.
You've given him a freebie. You've given him a free AWP, Knock, and obviously a big rise with his AWPing capability. He had some very good sequences throughout the year here on this Fnatic team. Haven't really been able to show it too often against the best teams in the world. But a good response for Fnatic, and for NAVI just missing the timing on that rotation. You could see Bit desperately wanted to peek in towards Halls, hoping it was clear so he could try and cross over towards Pit. Both players inside the bomb site, and Fnatic's able to keep him pinned down. Good covering fire, good spam as the attack progresses up lane. Second round for Fnatic. 1 round lead and a force buy, or desperate buy for NAVI, as they've got 2 MP9s on Bit and Alexi. So you're hoping this all from Wonderful and JL can do better at sandbags, but Blame F going for yet another entry. This time can't handle it, and JL is able to double up.
Yeah, great start of the round here from JL. NAVI should be in pole position now to round out the round win already. And that's a problem, and Maui called him the Prince of Pit. Well, here he is, Bit down there with the MP9.
He's a prince, he's a Jedi, he's something.
A Prince Jedi.
Jedi Prince, I think it would be. And that's exactly what Alexi's doing. So this is played perfectly for Navi. Good protocols with utility. They know exactly what's coming.
Well, Wonderful on the rotate.
He's got a flashbang.
Well. And he's got the util to throw in. JL actually got caught by it. Alexi B without the first kill. 15 seconds. All JL needs to do is stop that ball from going down in the site. And he does more than that. A beautiful double. Make it 3 for JL, and that adds up to 5. Huge round from JL.
Yeah, absolutely spectacular. Opens it up in Banana with a double, closes it out with a triple on the bomb site defense. Stellar play from JL. I think he's always a fun conversation at the moment because... all right, let's get a little weird. Let's get a little crazy.
All right, here we go.
I like the conversation of you know, the best player in the world. Obviously, we've got ZywOo, we've got Monacy, we've got Donk, right? It's not bad at the moment. I think what's unfortunate for Fnatic is you have to look at the really important swing rounds, and they've already missed the opportunity at one. There was that buy up from Navi where they had the 2 MP9s and were running out of money. Would have been a massive round for Fnatic to win, to take away the economy and maybe be able to scrap some more rounds together with easier against pistols. They need to set themselves up for that again, which means you're going to have to win 2 rounds in a row. That's a great start. Nice peak from Bit, but a better reaction from Crims.
Yeah, I guess the dink off for Bit. Here comes the play into the B bomb site for Fnatic.
Do they realize how close they are? This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, Alexi's going to have a rude awakening. Utility comes in, so he tosses out the molly to slow them down upon the entrance. 29 seconds. Fnatic still applying pressure towards the B bomb site with the util, but they're running back towards A now.
And once again, Navi playing outside the bomb site, both on Rap side.
Oh, here's Wonderful. It's going to be a dry peek right towards the sniper. He hasn't left his position. The rifle of Imma expected to get a kill. Would have absolutely expected to get some impact, but Wonderful moving through the smoke, getting ready for this play up short. Oh, they collateral, they line up. Wonderful gets that 1 bullet, 2 kills, and Fnatic fall to just 2 players, and they're very low on health. Alexi B coming back in from middle. Only 1 flash left. That's the only piece of utility Navi have to go for this retake. And Crims is in a powerful position being in the apartments this late into the round.
I think he's got to go for something a little crazy. I feel like that boiler flank would be such a badass play with this kind of HP, but slow paced, and there goes Knock. Now Crims stuck up in Halls. Once they clear Pit, they're going to know exactly where he is.
Time ticking. Not on that defuse, but JL able to look up and clear out Crims off the balcony. Fnatic get a close round again, but it's Navi coming out on top.
That double kill from Wonderful saves the day.
What a step.
I wonder if anyone on the team, though, is noticing this. This is the second time they've gone to the A bomb site. Actually, probably not, because the first time that Navi played outside the bomb site, they actually were able to shift into the site itself at like the perfect moment. But they're playing really lackadaisical in terms of defense inside Pit, inside the bomb site throughout the round. A lot of it is on Rap side initially.
Just got around that corner now. Wonderful just taking space, making sure they haven't pushed into top mid. That allows his rifler of Imma to feel confident to walk out and peek long. Fnatic posturing into what is going to be an A play. It's Wonderful to strike first on top mid again. Another dry peek from Natus right into Wonderful. He'll collect that, move back into the bomb site. And because of these kills from Wonderful, Navi are constantly up a player, and Fnatic having to deal with very difficult rounds in front of them.
Ooh, good break of the smoke. Body's ready for the fight. Takes down Imma. Now can apply some pressure. And that's going to force Bit to step up in lane to go clear brackets as Wonderful plays very passively. And Bit's getting all the information.
JL, but the peek from Body at the archway wasn't the cleanest spray, but eventually got his kill. Now the B bomb site under threat.
They might think it's clear. They might think it's clear because of JL.
Blamef looks like he's going to be checking new bucks, but it doesn't matter because he still steps up with a headshot here, Alexi. He swings into the open. His teammates have arrived, but JL also going down. This quick flank from Bit. Are they ready for how quick he is? No. There was grenades in hand for Crims, and now it's all on Knock. And he's had a quiet map so far, but this would be one hell of a time to step up.
Bait Wonderful.
Sent Wonderful in first. Low HP. Headshot in, and Knock steps up with the 1v2. A huge round after such a quiet first half performance.
Yeah, massive from Knock. That's a big boy win to keep Fnatic swinging in this fight. I mean, that had to be a victory, or else they're just going to get buried. And that Molotov as well, negating the truck smoke for a Hulls pop. So they're just going to try and improvise a mid to B split. They've got to get through Alexi.
Natus cuts off Ima. Still yet to test Alexi, but here it comes. Oh, they jump around the corner. Alexi not ready for the second player. And now they go to the B bomb site where it's just JL. They realize that Alexi is the B player, and now JL does not get anything despite having such a hot game. So Fnatic, you mentioned this is one of those swing rounds. They have an opportunity to break the money of NAVI towards the end of the half. They picked it up. So 4 rounds secured for Fnatic and a great chance to try and grab 5.
I think Ima lost his head there a little bit, kind of wandering out over towards Library, a little lackadaisical, not expecting the rap side play from Fnatic. And really well done with low utility, finding a way to crack in. I think you go into that flash, though, knowing, like, I need to create a miracle in that sort of a situation. Would have liked to, I mean, at least one wanted to connect with and see what you get after the fact, but it was always going to be tough for JL to save that round. If he doesn't get, like, 3 there, it's really probably a lost round regardless.
Blamef taking a hit from the utility, but getting dropped by the MP9 of JL, who continues to go around the corner and loses life eventually to Body. So 1 for 1 for JL. Lexi P, oh, gets him behind the sandbags. Here they come. Swings into the open. Natus, what a double kill. He got both of the B defenders. Opens it right up for Fnatic. Crimson Boiler, no problem against Bit. And what a recovery to this half from Fnatic towards the end.
Yeah, and I think you know, if you're Blade, you're probably not going to be too pleased with what you've seen out of these last 2 rounds for Navi. This half started out really well, but I think a little disorganized, a little Navi players getting caught in unexpected fights. I think Blade's looking at that and being like, this was a real sloppy end of the half, especially these final 2 rounds. So Fnatic get as close as they possibly can. A 2-round lead for Navi going into the second half. And we'll see what Fnatic can do on the defensive stand.
Wonderful. Gets dropped at the end. 5 rounds secured in the end for Fnatic.
Welcome, traveler, to the realm of dream skins. You won't believe your luck, but it's true. A cascade of adventures awaits just for you. Are you ready? Quickly, our cases pursue. Welcome to Skin Club, a place that is not just a case-opening platform with skins, but a real community of CS2 players. Open cases for your favorite game. Free openings are waiting for you every day. If the desired skin fell out, put it in your inventory. Do not fall out. Upgrade it to your desires. Can't pick a case? Get into battles, compete with other players, and decide the outcome right here and right now. Do you think that nothing can surprise you? Then every month, exclusive events with different themes are waiting for you. Earn event points and get access to exclusive cases. Let cases carry your cares away to Skin Club, where your inventory calls to play.
Passive setup towards the library for Body. That means Navi have a decent amount of space to play with around short, but there is this problem. If Bit goes into the apartments, there's 2 players around that corner, and he gets annihilated instantly, so they're going to change up their position straight away. At least he gets information there was 2 players in the apartments.
Yeah, but that kill happens so fast that Navi can't really take advantage of it. You'd think if he got in that engagement at Liv, they'd probably kind of start hustling up lane to a certain extent, or at least kind of punish the fallback. Not possible at the moment. Molotov in towards Crim's position at the broken wall. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, burns away eventually with assisted damage from Wonderful. Ima stepping up with his long play though. He's taking body out of the site, silences him in the library, but it's knocking the bomb site that is still finding impact. Eventually ripped off the top of the box. So 2v2, that mid play coming up straight away from Natus. He's quick to short.
Yeah, but Ima's got position in pit now. That's a good reposition, a good relocation as JL's to plant inside the bomb site. The timing of this, though, could catch them off guard. So JL slides into a safe spot behind the missile box.
Ima just waiting in the pit, though. Waiting for his time to strike, playing off JL's contact. They know they have to worry about the pit, but dealing with Ima, well, it proves rather easy in the end for Matis, and as soon as JL turns to fight him, BlameF is out the other side. So Fnatic do collect the pistol round. NAVI got the bomb plant, though, so we'll see that force buy in the next round. A very potent option here for NAVI to use. Fnatic are going to be very aware of this possibility.
Looks like they want to go fast. They're gonna, they're hustling through this. Okay, no slowing down. Knock, M4 in hand. He's got the first.
Well, he takes the sting out of the first portion of the attack, but immediately gets traded out by Ima. Natus from the archway, there's no getting past him, and yeah, that's the bomb dropped. A lot of damage done to the second player as well, so great work from Natus. He's going to reposition out to library. Smoke comes up, he goes right through it. Can he get a light CP? He can. The wonderful quick on the trade, back with that Mac 10, and once again, 2v2, but Bomb's still down, and Bit needs another fight to go his way, and Body just walks right through the archway smoke and throws that advantage away.
I feel like it's so hard to be patient in this scenario if you're Fnatic, though. Like, I don't know, it looks silly, but I almost can't blame them because you're feeling like the pressure is coming in so fast, you're smoked off, you have no information. Navi still have the option to fall back. Like by the time they get control of brackets, which they have, the smoke is already cleared at the B bomb site. So JL's calling that out. They can actually fall back to the B site if they choose. 25 seconds left. That option is disappeared at this point as the clock is low and JL's given up the banana position. So wrap around the bomb site, use the range of the rifles. BlameF in pit, and time is an issue.
BlameF could step up with his rifle and get Fnatic a must-win round. And this Deagle inside of the site. Crims goes down. Ima. Oh, a double on the Khalil. Bit comes through with a double of his own. And just like that, any hopes and dreams of Fnatic winning this force buy round just fall away.
That setup seemed so strong, but I think there's miscommunication. Like, you have 4 players at the bomb site and nobody's watching rap side. BlameF gets that first kill and tucks himself down.
Oh, wonderful. Nearly getting taken down by Knock, but sharp shot rings out for Navi. They've got a 5v4.
I think he's getting nervous. The whole map's quiet. Everyone from Fnatic is like, we don't know what's happening. And everyone takes their peek to figure it out, and the first 2 go the wrong way. Well, 5 on 3.
Yeah, Natus is stuck now as the only player on this A-bomb site. He has to step up with a huge round, and not going to happen. He gets taken out by Ima inside of the bomb site. BlameF on the other side of the map. Nothing he can do here, so save that AK. It's 11-6, and we're starting to get to the end of Inferno.
To double up at the point of attack. And Navi on this T side in complete control. Even going to take this AK-47 away from BlameF.
No mercy. They leave a $1,000 average on most players. Knock a little bit extra, obviously being the AWPer, so he's only got a P250. Look at this one last good go.
I was going to say that AWP's coming out at 6-12. It's not ideal.
Yeah. JL waiting. Here they come. Oh, that's one way to use the MP9. Jumping on the half wall with a distraction setup from your teammate around the back of the car. So 1 for 1. Can't recover the AK, of course, but here comes the prone to the approach out of the apartments. Ima and Bit about to attack in towards BlameF.
Yeah, JL heard at least 3 people, so it gave some confidence for Ima and Bit to be aggressive in halls and at least get that positioning. No utility for Fnatic. This is going to all have to be heads-up fights. And once again, quiet on the map from Navi. They're themselves not applying any pressure, whether with personnel or nades. Just now a smoke coming out, giving them some clearance from library as a couple players probe rap side. That's Alexian. He's got the bomb. Got to be careful. Just going to be there to trade in case Bit took any kind of a contact, and they want to show like they're going to attack rap side. Back towards lane we go, and it's all BlameF with the single rifle.
25 seconds. Here they come, around the corner. Playoff's got the first target, but Bit, he is so sharp with those headshots. But there's still Fnatic ahead on players, thanks to that kill from Crims. But Wonderful and Alexia B, and looking to close this out for 12 rounds on the board.
Wonderful's got a smoke, but he wants that clear line of sight. He might actually throw it towards, okay. Now he's going to peek towards lane. Perfect timing for this.
Yeah, they get across. He sees the information that they have moved out to that left side, and that draws Alexia B's crosshair to look over there, and he goes down, so it's all Wonderful inside of the pit. And this young sniper goes out for the long peek, and now stuck. They move into the bomb site. Oh, they jump up. He pulls out their Tech 9, and he's so close to everything. But Crims rips it from his hands and gets back to that defuse. No kid on his back.
Is there time?
And he's going to hold it. He's going to go for it, but yeah, it seems like it's going to be close, Jason. Down to the wire, but Crims has got the defuse.
Nicely done. What a good clutch. Good job working that, trading their way and taking control. With every shot that Wonderful takes, they creep a little bit closer. Scavenges the AWP. And going down to one player means the buy in this round isn't going to be anything crazy, although they did save some money, but the AWP over in Nox's hands is the big piece of the puzzle. Because Fnatic still have a chance to steal this map away. As desperate as it might be, as out of reach as it might seem, you can have a little bit more confidence about this. Let's see what they can do with it. 3-man start towards Banana. Not going to take his AWP to the A bomb site. And finally, with that victory, the economy settles down for Fnatic, but not the opening kills. And Alexia and Navi will realize you don't have to pull the trigger on this execute, but just a little bit of utility is going to force out a Molotov, force out another smoke, and start setting yourself up for the late round where there's plenty of options. Ooh. Good kill from Bit, good reaction, sees the elbow sticking out before the hit. They're actually going to come right through the smoke, completely disrespected.
Blame F stuck behind the coffins. Here comes utility over the top. They're just queuing their double peek. Blame F good to get one, but almost impossible. Double out of that once Navi decide to get a peek together. Now Crims and Nock, they're just so far away from this, so give it one last good go.
Yeah, it might be a world in which Navi just said, you know what, Nock's got the AWP and he's not here at the B bomb site, so let's just rock and roll. Let's just get through this. No reason to fall back and go to the A site where we haven't cleared a whole lot.
Two players in the apartments for Navi, 2 through top mid already. And JL just watching Banana. Now JL no longer watching Banana as that shot from Nock rings out.
This is really good from Fnatic. The constant re-smoke over in Halls is making Navi really, like, I think they wanted to pull the trigger before that second smoke came out. It bought time for Nock and Blame F to get aggressive and Banana to find an opening kill. Now it's on this hit.
Navi wrapping around long. Blame F now arriving at Library. The fight's going down inside of the bomb site, but it's all Blame F from the Library. Silences too. Body inside of the site, still alive, and he drops behind the box. Bit doing what he can. It's a great shot, but with 9 seconds left, we need to start planting real soon. And he gets into the bomb site, but with no bomb on his back. And that is the problem here. He will concede. An 8th round for Fnatic stepped up. And so great work just delaying that hit from Navi over and over with utility.
When that second smoke comes in, there's 2 players from Navi and Halls and 2 players looking like they want to come up lane. And you could see nobody from Navi actually goes down in Halls. They all had to reposition. They had to improvise. They can drink.
Not in your country.
True.
Slow for Navi again. We're hitting that 1 minute mark. Alexia B about to be thrown through the smoke with a flash behind him. Imma will get the trade. Although he's caught because his sort of crossfire set up, so Bit has to come out of the apartments at the right time, and it's worked out very well in terms of removing Crims.
Yeah, but look at how hold the phone, smoke break. It's so perfect from Navi that they're able to gain so much space in different parts of the map that even though those opening exchanges aren't like dominant for Navi, there's always a player in position to respond. That hop out of holes from Bit once the trade comes in is perfect, and Fnatic have to have this retake.
Navi moments away from confirming themselves their first victory here at the RMRs, but Body comes through the graveyard. 1 kill as he puts Bit in the ground. Nock steps up with a great headshot. It's all on JL to close it, and he certainly will not. Big kill from Blame F again. Another retake from Fnatic. They are not giving up in this opening game. It's 9 rounds picked up. A little bit quicker this time from Navi. And Bit, oh, he's going to open up perfectly on Knock. Good trade from Crims. But there's blow for blow, and Navi coming out on top of it now. So as soon as they speed things up, the dreams of Fnatic start to just fall away.
And remember, a change of pace, too. A change of timing on that kind of pounce, because it's been quiet till very, very late in the rounds. And this time, perhaps a risk taken because of the pistols. But Navi maintained that same kind of opening. Quiet on the map, a little bit of utility, just gaining standard control. And this time, Fnatic not ready for just the peak from Bit. 21 kills on Bit, 20 on JL.
Body will run through short, but too many Navi players ready to eradicate him. And he'll be peaked, eventually dropped by Bit. A 13-9 opening game from Navi. They topple Fnatic. Fnatic put up a decent fight, but just not quite at the level of Navi.
Yes, not quite at the level of Navi. The scoreline did make it look a little bit closer than it actually was, guys. But I mean, obviously,